So I think this is a Skar VXF 18. It's got a weird 3.5-inch coil, so I had to reclaim it, and it took a couple of attempts. This is what it ended up looking like. I had to pull some off the top and rewire it up there. So what I ended up doing was wiring it in series, so he gets a single 2 ohm, and then to maximize it, I added the Sundown 6-spoke frame adapter. And I tried to get the holes lined up. I couldn't get them lined up, so I just was like, fuck it. I'm just doing a single 4-gauge terminal anyway, here and here. So I'm like, that works out better. And then I finally figured out, so there's not really a way to bolt it in here. I mean, that's what these holes are for the Sundown one, but I don't have that. So what I did was I went ahead and drilled all the way through. And then when I put the top clamp, oh, I gotta grab some more, but basically it's a 1/4-inch piece that'll go there. Oh, that's right. I had to do the 2 pieces because it's a little. Where are they at? Here they are. So I got to do 2 pieces, separate pieces, so that it fits on the outer diameter of the lip of the landing. So I'll clamp those and then bolt those into place with some glue, and that's how you adapt it. And then the trick then is to make sure you're using a cone that's shallow enough to fit in that situation. That's one of the reasons why I don't like to use this frame for, I don't know, for lots of stuff. You can put a 9-inch spider on it pretty easy, but doing a 10-inch is a little difficult, and which is why Jacob ended up tooling up his own frame anyway. So for Sundown. So, but David Nabor, here is your your custom one. So quad stack junior 15 on 20 spoke, and then he has we're making some 15s for Raiders fans, so going with the silver and black, and then rubber, and then we're going to do the what is it called, RE audio dish cap poly. Oh, somebody was asking about the 18 too. Here's the 18 finished. This one uses a long 2.5-inch coil on a quad stack. I haven't seen anybody really do something like this. So the spider on it, I think, is, oh, little spider, is I think it's either 8.5 or a 9 with a 2-inch opening. You can get them at Lord of Base. So, and then the only terminals that would fit on here correctly are these guys, which I have a ton of, by the way. However, they're a little, you got to tighten them really well here, and then I added the other type of terminal, tab or whatever you want to call it. So, but a lot of nights working till 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, and then crashing and getting up and doing it again. So just trying to get all these woofers out for you guys. Thank you for your support. We will make rent by Friday. So yay, another day, another month of goodness. But I wanted to, I noticed that I hadn't made a video in a while, and people tend to get a little cranky butthole going, oh, that's what I wanted. Real quick, I'm going to be doing a video. I got a band hammer, EMF band hammer, and I'll show you how much of a turd it is. What else? Oh, I got some tweeters from Berserk. So these are cool. Very nice. So we did the impedance sweep on them, which is right around 1500 hertz. So you should cross them up at 3K or higher. He brings them. I'll do a full review on it. I'll save that for the full review. So, but I did a blog post too. I can send you to that. I mean, if you guys watch my channel, then you're pretty updated. So trying to clean up the office a little bit, give me some more workspace. Ari's been coming by, and he helped me we moved the shelves from there into here and got this area cleaned up. So Ari went through the other day and tested every one of these. So these are already good to go. I think we're going to do them for $40 a set, because Larry said he's getting ready to raise prices for Christmas, holiday rush or whatever. Shaka Kanaka. I do have one pair of the pink and grays. So we'll still do those. I think what 55 shipped, or no, I think we're doing 60. I can't remember. Anyways, they're very good. We've got nothing but good rave reviews on them. I don't like the color, but again, my request is to get them so that you guys can debadge them and resell them. So to people that don't know or care about brand, or if you want to start your own brand, personally, I think that's the future, especially when you post something like this online and you look it up and you're like, wow, somebody else is selling it for 50 cents cheaper, and then like you can't make any money. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you guys. So Larry, we were going through the warehouse, and these are DSP amplifiers. So these are badass. They were selling these, I think they've changed models since then. This was selling for $950 US installed in China. So what's cool about this is it's a little DSP, but it's got a built-in 4-channel Class D amplifier as well. And it's a little baby. It uses the same Texas Instruments chipset, which I think, I forget which, I have not tested it myself. So, but who is it? Somebody was saying that it works great even without the DSP, just as a Bluetooth amplifier to then add into the rest of your system. So, because it has subwoofer output, of course, and then it's got front and rear. Here's the input, here's the output, and then here is this. This is a really cool little interface. So it allows for speaker level input, but Larry went ahead and tooled up several high-end harnesses for factory replacement. So I think it's BMW, maybe Audi, Lexus, Cadillac, Benz and BMW, of course. But yeah, $950 installed, but they were in and out in like 20 minutes, and that's how badass it is. And then they spend like an hour tweaking on it with the app. So of course it syncs Bluetooth to your Android, and so right now the problem is that you got to sideload the app, and I know a lot of people are not comfortable doing that. And then I think it's in Chinese as well, which is not helpful. So, but again, very top-end unit, standard TI chipset. So there should be other apps that use the same chipset that will work with this DSP. So I would love your help on that. So what we're doing is we're going to clearance them out at 150 shipped. That's it. So, and then if you have a vehicle-specific harness that we have, we will include that. If you do not, if you just want to use it open, we have an open harness that allows you to have speaker level input from virtually any source, and integrate this into your OEM. So if you want to just use it standalone, you can with standard RCAs. So like I said, it's got Bluetooth. It does have again, I have not done any research on this, so I would love your guys' help. And that's kind of why, it's again, remember how I told you that sometimes China just like force feeds you? That they basically force fed me these, and I mean, it's not like a punishment. God, it's an honor. So it's just that it's a lot of money on my tab that I get yelled at every week to make a payment. So but I need to get rid of these, and so $150 shipped. We'll even do that for military and priority mail for Alaska, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands, all those guys. What was it? Yeah, and we have several. Nice little stash in stock. They're brand new, and like I said, they include the harness. If you don't need the harness, don't request a harness, because I kind of want to save those for people that absolutely need them. So, but if you have regular RCAs and you want to use it as just a DSP or even just as a Bluetooth interface, and then RCA output for the rest of your system, do that. So Ari's also helping me organize a lot of the accessories we've been taking in. We do have some grills, USB extensions. These are great. These are like little things for the remote, but they come in packs of 10, and most people do not need packs of 10. So what I've been doing is dissecting these and then including them in with the wire harness, which I told him to do it, but he's like, there's 3 formats. There's micro, there's regular ATC, mini ATC, and micro ATC. I was like, put one of each in there. Like, who fucking cares? Like, you're just getting them back, and there's tons of them. So, but oh yeah, that and this is the 11-inch subwoofer. I got one of those, a whole bunch of the 10-inch, and then a whole bunch of the 8-inch. So we still have to go through and test them. I ended up selling a couple this weekend, and we're getting more caps in. We should get more caps in because I got to go down to the warehouse this week. They have a container coming in, but they have not received notice of when it's going to be in. So I don't know. It's going to be like a mystery day. So, as far as update. So, again, his name is not Gary, but we're calling him Gary, and his partner we will call Steve, even though his name is not Steve. So, Gary and Steve, again, after the whole thing, I finally got in touch with Steve and was like, dude, is everything safe? Did you guys keep them dry? They're like, yeah, we kept them dry. We kept them safe. I was like, cool, thank you. He's like, we slept down in the stars. He said, but then when it started raining, we've got those boxes in there. When he started heading back, they decided to stop into Payson. They got stuck in the mud. I was like, what were you doing in the mud? That truck, well, it's like a van. They call it a truck. I don't know why. A lot of people call an SUV a truck, even though it's like a stupid Dodge Nitro. Like, that's the gayest shit ever. Anyways, so I was like, what are you doing in the mud? You should not be in the mud. You should be on paved roads. And so they wouldn't tell me. And then finally they told me, which was that they knew this girl in Payson that, would show you a good time if you showed her some Benjamins. And the trailer park that she's in is not the best trailer park, even though there's a lot of trailer parks up in Payson and in northern Arizona and everything like that. Nothing wrong with that. It's very affordable living. But the place that she's in did not have enough gravel to, so they got stuck in the mud at the hooker's house. But good for them. Again, I don't know when they're going to get here. They said they're going to be back by tomorrow for sure, but I'm not even betting on it. So I've just been trying to stay busy and get caught up on orders so that I can work on the house and getting this place cash flow positive. And build like a little apartment back here for me to live in while I rent out the house. I think that was it. Oh, passive radiators. Anybody want any passive radiators? I think I'm doing this one for $200 shipped. I think I have 3 in stock. Oh, that is broke. That is broke. That is broke. Ari was going through a lot of the testing, stuff like that. But I think that was it. Oh, I do have some sets left over of somebody was asking about that, the Recoil focal replacement mids. You get them with the tweeters, 120 shipped. I think I have 4 or 5 sets left. And then we have a shit ton of this was the other stash. I told you about this in the other video, was the 4 channels, $80. So 100 shipped. Fucking go for it. And then we got 2 left of the bass amp versions. That's what I use in my personal setup with the Ari Audio SX18 that's got the cracked frame. So, but yeah, just a little update. I just been busy. And what was it? Yeah, I wanted to do I had a client in Tucson that had come up with this, and dude, this thing caused so many problems in the fucking industry. I had people telling me they're making motors out of fucking aluminum and all this, and I was like, what are you doing, man? And then they want to fucking argue with me, and I'm like, you can't make it out of aluminum, dummy. So, but and then they got all butthurt that I called them dummy, and I'm like, cause you're a dummy. Quit being dumb. So, but anyways, it's still early as far as how late I work, but I do gotta get to work. So, but I love you guys. I will talk to you later. Thank you for watching, and all praise Gonzo to you. May he bless your bass.